Alright, it's time to get started. Greetings and salutations once again. I'm back for more Infinite Fusion. So we got back to almost to where we lost last time, right at the foot of Nugget Bridge, preparing for Rival 3. So most of the start of this stream is going to be grinding, so I'm just going to get into it. Come up, damn you. Why? Go. Takes a second sometimes for screen. There we go. Screen to show. Speaking of other things, by the way, this is on the wrong screen. Cool. Hooray. Okay. What was... Do we have Fire Pledge? Yep. So, first order of business. I think it's worthwhile now to get some of our... What was I cooking with Happini? Oh, Dusk Noir. I don't know what to do with Pharisee, but it's a Mon with potential. Not sure what to do with Sakai again. A Mon with some real chutzpah. Going places. Yeah, get Igglybuff to 15, and then see if I can feed, if I want to feed that with something. I'm gonna get everything to 20. So I think throwing in Magikarp right now, because we're just grinding. So we're like, I don't think I'm using Pidgey. It's just Luxar. I guess Oricorio probably also has some use here. Did I say if there was a good Oricorio fusion for Ralts? Nope, it's the wrong one to turn off. Okay. Probably Curly is 20. So Curly, yeah. X. Choreo. We want Ghost or Choreo. Ghost Fairy's fun. And that's a good body. It's mildly worse in speed, but better in Spec Ac. And then it's Ghost Fairy, so it gets Moonblast and Revelation Dance. When does it get Revelation Dance? It's probably pretty high, isn't it? 40. Okay. I mean, I like this idea better than the Love Disc. To the point where I'm straight up just going to do it now. Love is over. I have no fusion items available. Love is still alive. What was the other option? Oh, see if I could get Snorunt, but I don't have the ice. Whatever. Turn that. Potentially fuse it into a female and then fuse it. Did they used to have male, female on the? Oh, it's up top. That's why I'm missing it. How many did you want? 5 times, and I've done 2. Hey! Turning on the game capture is a good idea. There we go. I really don't have any future items. Oh, I need to give you... I guess it doesn't matter right yet. Hello. Smart people gave me a bunch of these. Because they do give you just like a shit ton of these. Love is over. Oh, love got... Sweet. Love got teleport. Teleport is basically fly. Which is much better than it is in base game. Fuse with Oracorio. Yeah! Pokemon are being fused! I think this is a good... Alright, that's good. Yeah! The feeling dancing Pokemon. It was male... God, I don't know how to evaluate this. What are we gonna see from Dancer that we care about? Fiery Dance? I don't think Dancer's very good here. Trace is kind of a crap throw, though. Okay, neutral nature. Heck. Better than that. Not teaching you a helping hand. Air cutters, better than that. I'm gonna go... Probably I'm not actually... I have to turn out love. Love goes off the display, too. There's no love. Love is gone. I feel like they've earned an honorary spot, like, down here. You could still be Love. You get to keep Love. You can keep the name in the divorce. Because you were an alright Pokemon. You were responsible for Draining Kiss? Did I get the TM? Nope. Oryx can get it. Well... better than that. Blah, 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 blah. Venom Shot? Okay. Let's see if Oryx can relearn any moves that are good. What? Oh, he doesn't even let me look. That sucks. I do want to look even if I'm not actually doing it. What do they have? HP up is not useful because I can just grind. I want EVs. Alright. Yep. What's Oryx got? Confusion is really tempting. The Con Pass doesn't do anything here. I guess... yeah, I don't need Confusion because we have the fairy. Put it at the bottom of the corner. Yeah, I like Oryx. What should we name them? Let's call them Geisha. Because that's kind of the Oracorio one. It's supposed to look like a Geisha. Or the ghost one. I think that's how you spell that. If only there was some tool that would tell me. Geisha. I was correct. Alright. And... one we needed to put levels on Igglybuff. I'm gonna leave those two for now because that's fun. I guess Shadow Ball is normally a good ghost type move, so if you wanted to fuse it with a ghost type, you would probably have just done something else. But I'll leave it for now. Oh, that hat also has to change. Igglybuff, maybe with Char. Give it a chance. Fluff and Sakai I don't like together, because I don't think they have anything nice. She's gonna be like Steel fighting Steel Rock. Let me do a look. The Infinite Dex. Game capture. Some people say it's important. Aaron. And then... Oh, that's fun. Stop. That's cute. Steel fighting's a decent type. That's the worst one. Normal Rock is not a good type. Oh my goodness. Normal Rock doesn't fix our problem getting rid of the Rock type, huh? How worse is it? Pretty worse. Aw, jeez. I guess the place you want to put Aaron has got to mess up his stats. I'm gonna turn my angry eyes back on because this is how I feel. I think I need to reset my eyes. Let's put some eye drops in. Hold on. Yeah, it really... Well, this tracking really thinks that my eyes... Hold on. Are way over there. Well, I got the head tracking better, but the eyes now just think I'm over there. Let me try this. Give me a sec. I got an idea. Okay. Now it just thinks I'm looking down. Okay, hold on. Let's try it. Oh, I feel like we're almost there. This feels right. I feel like we got it now. Okay. Don't wink my eye. Stop. Stop it! Eye privilege is gone. While I cook. Yeah, this isn't the gas. Especially if we're scared of the ice types. God, I want to love you so much. We're 27. I don't think we're hitting 27, but we might, which is weird. Oh yeah, we got the Pharaoh Seed. Pharaoh Seed's fun. Game capture. Yeah, I'm definitely tossing Happini in a corner. Because we don't have their Evo method, and I think they're much better once we combine them with a ghost type. Yep, now I fucked up the facial tracking. Oh no, I demonetized myself! Not that I'm making money off of this anyway, but now Mr. YouTube's gonna be mad. Because I said a bad naughty word. And we are 20 minutes in. I feel like that's close. Is it 30 minutes or 20? I don't even know. Feels close to the cutoff. Oh, I need to fix crap. I don't know what to do with Love Disc, but for getting us through the early game, they earn an honorary spot in Friends. You're here because you have potential and a hidden ability. Pharaoh Seed. What about Pharaoh Seed Sakai? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I feel like I looked at this and didn't find it. And we didn't get there. Yeah, Steel Grass? Ah, slightly worse. You give it Sturdy instead of Iron Barbs? Or do you give it Iron Barbs instead of Sturdy? I don't feel like this does anything. for either half though, because Aaron's problem is bad typing and not great move pool. Pharaoh Seed's problem is not great move pool. You get Gyro Ball, which is probably the Pharaoh Seed half, yeah, and that's good. Iron Head's good. Rock Slide's not as good. Yeah, Grass doesn't have any good. You're gonna get like Power Whip, right? Pin Missiles Bug. Where's Power Whip? Oh, I guess you have to evolve to get Power Whip. Metal Burst. We could get Sturdy and then do a Metal Burst. That's a fun. I don't know. This is better than nothing. It's better than nothing. I don't. God, Aaron's always just gonna be on the wrong half, isn't it? Huh? Rawr. Because the half, it wants to give the rock type. God, that's terrible sprite. It wants to give the rock type, but that's just awful. What even is a good combo with rock? I feel like there are these, like, I should add this. There's a, like, Pokemon. I think this is the one I used to use. Yeah, I used this a lot during, and I'm gonna bookmark it. I used this a lot during my runs of Poke Rogue. It's like, what do you even put with rock, right? Because it's such a bad defensive type. Fighting? Dragon doesn't do anything. Fairy's interesting. Because Steel doesn't have good moves, and then I guess you're still not fixing ground. Water, Grass, but who cares? Dark. No. Ice, definitely not. No. Oh! If you found an electric type with Levitate. Electros. I wonder, actually, is Electros in Infinite Fusion? Regardless of whether we find it or not. No Electros. Sad day. Okay. Potential, though. That has some gas. Grass is not... isn't it? Water's not doing it. No, definitely not fire. We already have Steel, and it's just bad. Ghost isn't interacting. Bug isn't terrible. Those are some acceptable weaknesses. That's not it. That's not it. Unless you can get a levitating poison like Wheezing. That could be good. That feels like a play, potentially. Who else is a poison type? That knows Levitate. It's probably just Wheezing, right? Yeah, Poison Rock. Steel Poison's good too. Oh my goodness. I think you sacrifice the stat types just for having a Steel Poison with Levitate. Because Sturdy's alright, but you want Levitate. Is there actually a better poison type for this? Strong. What are we looking for? What else is there still? No. 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 Okay. Rock Poison's interesting, though. I don't know, if we get a Wheezing, I'll think about it. You could definitely do Poison Rock. And I guess that's the better stat total. By a significant margin. It's a big thinky. In a future we don't live in. We don't live in a Pokemon world. I cannot be the greatest master of them all. Greatest master. I missed the Wigglytuff, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot fusion. Go back, go back! Yeah, not the dream team, is it? Yeah, I guess without... Because I swear it used to have Pixelate. I guess this is an option, because... Jeez, that's just mid. I don't know. I don't think it's the present either. Because it's a flying type, we're probably not going to use that combo specifically. Yeah, we'll see. Char is probably going to be a special attacker. We can do more thinking after. I definitely think Ferrothorn is one to cook with. Because I think it just doesn't have... Oh, it doesn't have Leech Seed or Toxic or anything like that. That's why it's so bad. Let's see... What? There were wild Squirtle here? That's insane. I feel like I ran around here and I don't remember what I had. Wimpod! I love Wimpod. Yeah, I don't think there's anything scary we have to worry about, like, that would have, like... Cottony's good. What did we get again? We got something. Go, Geisha. Go, Geisha. Go, Geisha. Go. Keep going. Learning this. Oh, it was the Ferrothorn. I had to stop and think for a second. Yeah, we can't grind because of Wobbuffet and the other one. We can't grind Wobbuffet and Dunsparce. We can't grind in Mount Moon. So tragically, our best option is to destroy it here, or trainer rematches, which I've kind of... What is this? Oh, this is just saying transform or Choreo. We could run back to, like, really far back and do some of them. Because, like, if we're, like, 10 levels above them, they're basically level 7, we're level 20. We're getting the same XP, but better. Dumpster that guy who killed Armand. Oh, Yanma would have been a fun one here. Are we weak to Bug? I don't think so. Did I just get Compound Eyes? I don't think he gets... I wish... Yeah. This is hard to use playing on fast motion. I like Geisha a lot now. I feel like that's a good fusion. I guess we'd be getting a lesser percentage of the XP passed down. I think trainers do stop. Heracross! There are some really gassy catches here. Oh. Yeah, not good enough for me though. I don't think we whiffed. I think Ferrothorn was really good, but I kind of wish we hit a fusion. Aren't you glad I've got 3 fusions? I don't know what they give you. I think it might be... It's not a Versus Seeker, but... the Poke Radar. I think I'm gonna hold off on any other fusions... until, after the bridge. And then if we get a fishing rod even further, because I don't remember where the nearest fishing rod is. Well, this is annoying. There we go. I should consider draining. Yes, that would be a good idea. Yeah, they're weak enough that I kill them and they heal up. Whim Cross. That's a fun combo. I'm generally a big fan of Steel-type Pokemon, but I feel like as I've gotten, because I used to really not like, in bugs, in real life I really don't like bugs, but I feel like I'm really fond of the bug-type Pokemon a lot. You're not nothing, kid, but you're not something either. This thing always had a half accuracy. I thought it was better than 55. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Well, sheesh. That's how we go. Oh, Cottony Parasword would be so good. You could give it. I guess you don't really care about Prankster at that point, do you? Do you give it Iron Barbs or Prankster? I'm gonna turn my eyes back on because I'm more hopeful now. More hopeful now that I'm looking forwards that my eyes tracking will not just completely be looking in the wrong direction. That my eyeballs are looking in the right direction. That my eyeballs... My eye holes! Hold on. This is... I'd have to do this again. I'll do that outside of stream. I will reset the face one more time because the eyeballs are bothering me so much. Okay. I think I'm seeing the problem. I think one more shot will fix it. There. Now... Yeah, this is kind of right now. It's as close as I'm willing to get for now. I'll turn it off if I feel like it's too out of proportion. But I should generally be looking to the side and up with my eyeballs. Even if it doesn't anything like that. Hold on. Literally one more go. Literally one more go. Come on, I believe in you. That might have done it. I think this is it. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna focus on Nuzlocke for now. Against. Not the dub. You resist poison. Magical Leaf is a weird coverage move. I guess we could get Psychic for that confusion, but I don't really want to relearn it. I like that one. That's a good one. I like the snake face. Insomnia, but yeah, and you could. The heck? Is it this confusion? Yay! Igglybuff can fight its own battles now.
And we'll go into the spreadsheet and note the existence of Geisha now. I guess I haven't really. I don't remember which is the head or not.
Okay. Cute case. Yep, still doesn't. Yep, there's that confusion RNG. At least enemy OP was not fighting the good fight for us, huh? Oh! Ah, of course he knows Pursuit too. Ah, I should have just ran. No! Well, apparently we can't train at night on that route because Murkrow will know Pursuit. This is mean. Why do they do so many mean things? I guess Wigglytuff was not the cornerstone of our plans, but it still just is a feels bad. It's like, we might just get the main 4 up to 20 and then make a decision. But speaking of hats, do I want to give you a different hat? With the berry. They're eating a berry. Like the ears. It's kind of weird. I almost don't want a hat. Because, like, he's got the feathers, right? And that's already fun. I don't want to just put the hat down there. Like, the closest, I kind of like the berry. And just, like, they're feeding the berry. Geisha. That is criminal, though. Because, like, where am I supposed to grind this Magikarp? If every other place I go... I should have tracked the Pursuit. Again, but, like... That's kind of bullshit. BS, right? Because, like... But Murkrow's, like, that was, like, a level 10 Murkrow, right? Usually Pokemon don't get their big moves of their type until like 20 at least. So it's weird that Pursuit, so many Pokemon just know Pursuit at such a low level. Like, that's gotta be an exception. Because it's so strange with just Murkrow. Oh, and I have to wait in-game time for it to turn to day so I don't hit Murkrow again. I guess I'm not training the Magikarp until we can go to the other side of Nugget Bridge or something, and then just start fishing. Because I don't think any of the fish will know Pursuit. That's our best chance of not getting killed there. Let's get the main 4 of Geisha, Shard, Fluff, and Sakai to 20, and then I'll decide what to do with everyone else. Geisha I want to evolve, so I'm gonna force them through. Iron Bug. Usually effective hitting with a special attack. Tragic though. Was Ferroseed a nighttime catch then? Wait. Roll out on me again? What is with this Pokemon? Yeah. What is my beloved Aaron's problem. He has okay moves. Bad type. I think that's the problem. I'm liking this Ghost Fairy. It's pretty alright. And then I guess we'll get... Is Revelation Dance better than Shadow Ball? Maybe? Psychic Fairy was a pretty decent fight, wasn't it? Okay, hot take here. I want to run back to Pewter City and start beating up trainers that were like 10 levels above. Like, specifically on the other side in like Viridian Forest. I think that might actually just make things go faster. And then for Rival 3 or Cap. The Cap is based on the gym leader, which means it's gonna be... I don't even know what it is, so it's probably... No, it's the wrong move. Just keep going for the wrong move every time. And that's not Rock Tomb. That one's not Rock Tomb either. Third one, still not Rock Tomb. Clutty! Yeah, there we go. There's your Ghost's fairy. Okay. Part of the reason I'm doing this also is just revenge against that one trainer who killed us that one time. I am just going to fire punch them 3 times. Yeah, I don't think he... Like, this is an example of what I'm talking about. Is like, fighting type would normally be really scary there, right? But it's Tyrogue, and Tyrogue doesn't get any... actual fighting type moves till like after it evolves. So it's just... It's frustrating, because it's like... Why would I think it has a good... Even then, like, you wouldn't have a good fighting type move. It's just weird. Yeah, we're not fighting the guys. Because they're gonna have... They already had, like, level 12s that were giving me issues. They... What was... I didn't finish saying this earlier, but, like... I feel like this Nuzlocke feels a little mean, because, like... Or at least the redone version, in terms of, like, Pokemon selection. Because, like, to have... Like, especially Mount Moon, you got Dunsparce with both of just those. Like, it knows all of the awful moves, right? It knows Pursuit, it knows Rollout, and then now also just randomly there's Murkrow that knows Pursuit. It's like, if we're gonna add the Pokemon in, you definitely already knew what its learn set was before you put it in. Right. So you chose to put Pokemon with Pursuit in these early areas. I guess normally... But, like, Spear's the only one that learns Pursuit relatively early in base games, right? And what level does that even learn it at? Like, I don't know. It's rough, man. Yeah, what? Pidgey, I don't know if I should put... Pidgey, I don't know if I should put the investment into, because... we're going into an Ice-type gym, so I'm not using it anyway. So it's probably between these 4 are the Pokemon I would reasonably use. Geisha, just because it's a powerhouse. Sakai, Char, and Fluff, because they're good into it. But Fluff needs an actual fighting type move. And it doesn't have any. It's not gonna get any either. But, yeah, tell me, Mr. Remember, what does Fluff need to remember? I'm confusion. give up. And then we can't do the fossils, I don't think, until post something. I am gonna retrain. I'm gonna challenge that one trainer in the forest that we lost Pokemon to before. Actually, might run to the other side of the forest. And go beat up other trainers. Charger's gonna run in, swat him aside, give him a scratch. Would I take that Rockruff we were talking about? Do I want to take the Karma hit and take that Rockruff? I don't know. It's a Sherman Sprite if I've ever seen one. I'm gonna go left to right. Give me tiniest rooms, I want the money. Give me the money. Yeah, here's the Paris. Bonk. Bonk. Well... Not Larvapede, Scolipede, Larvesta. I might have gotten... Because I said the last time I did this when I actually had a successful run, not on stream. I don't know if it was a fusion or not. But he gave me free thing. I thought he would re-challenge. Oh well. You don't have Poison Point, do you? That's really annoying. I kinda wanna be full healed just to fight the trainer. Trainer fights are scary, even when I'm like punching down like this. I just feel so vulnerable. Why? What were you for? Oh, Spearow for Bellsprout. Someone else was like Mankey for Tyrogue. Pokemon Mantis is interesting, but that's one of those mons. It's got problems that Fusion doesn't solve. Its problem is just kind of everything, right? It doesn't have the best stats because for some reason someone decided it doesn't need any speed. It doesn't have a good ability or anything. You can hit this with the flying types. Yeah, I think the flying type or Corio can handle this. At least it's built. Ah, they won't let me check here. I'll dump scratch. Did I get money for that refight, by the way? Yeah, they're both about as good. I don't know why I'm saving, because I can't save gum. Okay. Yeah, he had the Remoraid, who... Let's look for the weirdness. I don't think there are any problematic moves on Remoraid or Venipede. Chikorita, I don't think there's any problematic moves other than maybe Leech Seed. Ralts, don't think knows anything. Munchlax, we're afraid of Steel Dark, right?
As a ghost fairy,
We're scared of Ghost. Munchlax might know Lick. That's all I could think of. Are they stuck at level 9? I thought they were level 9 last time. 9, 10... 10. 9, 10, 10. Let's see if they're capped out. Because they do cap out. Yeah, here's 9. 10. 10. Alright. I think sometimes it just takes a few battles for them to level up, though. It's still 9, 10, 10. Yeah, here, see? Now it's 10. Sometimes the rate just slows down. Still good enough for Geisha. Not doing double battles. That would be interesting. I probably won't do this right away, but a double... doing like the Coliseum, it's all double battles thing. Okay, it evolved. 10 to evolve. It's not Munchlax anymore, it's Paris Snorlax. Okay. Bailey Fralt. I think just by the... yeah. 34. I'll check again once we get into here. 4, 5. I think once we evolve, we're in a good spot to just keep beating them up. Like, that's what I'm talking about, right? Is, like, this should... we're, like, 10 levels above them. These fights should all be very one-sided. I guess they could learn Shadow Ball through, like, a TM or something, and that would be BS. It's still all 10s, right? Or it's 10, 11, 11. But now you got the Evolve. I could have Draining Kiss. Feather Dance? No. I guess we don't need to save TP. Oh! Yeah! That's great. Aurelia. The emotion dancing Pokemon. Cheerful spirit of its trainer gives it energy for its psychokinetic power. Even though it's not psychic anymore. Some dancers use its graceful, elegant dancing as an inspiration. Wants to learn Feather Dance, but I don't. I thought you natively learned Confusion. Okay. Your Geisha's punching bag now. Aurelia. Fluff can hit... what do we do with Fluff? Fluff rocks into them? Let's give that a try. See if I'm wrong. Yeah, 'cause not being rock type protects us from the water type potential. Then we also have the backup swap into Aurelia. What the heck their name is. Oh, this is just not good. What is this? What was that? Okay. Fluff doesn't have good... they leveled up, so I don't care anymore. But they're not good into... but that guys are until we find... oh my god! What? No! Oh! Delmise is one of my favorite Pokemon. I did a Nuzlocke of, Pokemon Moon, and I had a Delmise in that run, and that Delmise carried me through the E4. He was so clutch. So I'm sad to see that I could have gotten a Delmise here, even if I think we got something good here. Oh, we got Venipede Pidgey, which was alright. Not super desirable, but not bad. I don't really want to run into a trainer with Fluff not. Because Fluff is always... is kind of my basic... You can probably take whatever they throw at Fluff, right? Fluff right now has a bad ability in Clutch. In Klutz. Normally Klutz's upside is that you can use Toxic Orb or Flame Orb without getting burned by it yourself. And then you can fling it at people, but... Or do, like, Trick. Fluff might learn Fling, but I don't care if it knows Trick. And it doesn't know Trick. But I don't care about that. So I think Fluff's problem is that it could have a better typing, and it needs a better move pool. And ability. That's like all of the problems. Should I have considered Porygon, Curlia? Whatever. It's not that... We don't need to be thinking about Porygon for a while. I'm keeping Geisha, I think. For a long time, at least. Because I just like the idea of Geisha right now. It's a good fusion. Or it looks nice, and it's a good typing. I love Miss Maggie's, actually. That would be an interesting ghost type to fuse with this.
Is there a Psychic Ghost? I don't think it's extant, but what's the typing?
4 times from Ghost and Dark type. Okay. 4 times weakness to Ghost and Dark is pretty bad. Because Dark's a pretty bad weakness to have, because Dark type's pretty ubiquitous. Ever present. Okay. I don't remember what you have, but the first free match I'm not scared of. Okay, first off, Shroomtoe. Mud Slap lets me beat the mirror, and then Shroomish isn't frightening. Chestnut can learn Rollout, but we're seeing even if they get a single Rollout hit on us, we're good. Yukata, even if it evolves at level 20, we're not scared of it. So they had Shroomtoe, the chest thing, and then Chespin, Fletchling, and then lastly, Nincada. Thinking about it again. Shroomish isn't going to learn anything, ever. I should use Fire Pledge on it though so I don't get poisoned. You learn Rollout, but we generally outspeed you and one-shot you. If you evolve to Grass Fire, we can Mud Slap you, and that's a really good chance. It's a good shout. And then if that doesn't work, we can swap into Fluff. Fluff. Doesn't have anything special, but just flailing from after getting hit hard. Or Sakai. Sakai's actually might be the gas there, because it quad resists Rollout. And you don't... Rock Tomb would smash them. So Sakai's are backup. And then Bukata isn't anywhere near 20, so I don't have to think about it. It probably knows Mud Slap, but again, we outspeed it. What would it be? Ghost Bug or Ghost Ground? Or no, it'd have to be Ghost Bug or Ghost Grass. Both of which... Or Poison Ghost. I think it is Grass type though. Is what it's passing on. I could kick it with dirt to be sure. So you have to be careful now because I'm pretty sure that Chestnut knows. I am actually going to switch Fire Pledge and Fire Fang in the menu. I don't know what Bukata could learn before 20 that frightens us, because our main fear with them is just knowing Wonder Guard. Or just having Wonder Guard as an ability. Because Ghost Poison's really hard for us to deal with at this point.
Ghost Poison. We have Dark.
So that's something we could do, and he doesn't really have frightening offensive moves. We don't have psychic, or I guess we have ground, so that works. I like the little meow from Stuffle. From the fluff. There. Now we can't get effects for it. What's its normal ability? It's like Limber. It's 10... 10, 10, 9 is the level spread. Was there that other guy who had the two mini-ors that were fused with something in the middle? That was what they had? 9, 10, 9. Okay. 9, 12. Fire Punch is not necessary there. I keep compulsively running back. I am probably gonna just go for a short 2-hour stream this week because I have a long early shift tomorrow. I want to try and get to the base of Cerulean Gym though. Are we getting money for this? Should I have been? Oh, why are you evolved? You're evolved too. Okay, at least you evolved the non-scary half of Ninkata. Why are you cheating? I guess it's not scary, but... Again, and then we have the backup of Fire Punch or Mud Slap kills them no matter what. Yeah, they can't be Ghost Bug, so it's either Bug Poison, which is weak to fire, Bug Grass, which is weak to fire, Ghost Grass, which is weak to fire, or Ghost Poison, which is weak to ground. Grass Fairy, you don't have an answer to, other than just brute force. Okay, hot take. Can I threaten? Can I use Magic Art? Does Breloom learn Pursuit? Let's look up Breloom. Show me Breloom. I'm looking at another tab. Oh, it's 23. I thought it was 20. Control F. P-U-R-S. Okay. Doesn't know Pursuit. Might know Spore, which would be really annoying. Another question. Oh, Venipede definitely learns Pursuit, right? Because I can't train on the other guy. Or Whirlipede. Shut up. I don't know if Remoraid. Let's do... Oh. Okay. Control F, P, U, R. It does learn Pursuit at 12! You smelly boy. Okay. So we can't deal with the Whirlipede. We could, because I think we beat the mirror matchup. Just by virtue of being 19 levels above. Let's give this a try. Flying also works. Mud Slap for weird reasons, right? Yeah. Let's give them the Amulet coin, even though I'm not making money off this. Okay. So let's get Magic Arts in this B. Okay, I think this works. Keep an eye. I will keep an eye. It's like 10 something now. 10, 10, 10 now, right? Or 10, 11, 10. I like just the smiley face on the olive. He's never gonna know. He's still level 9. And then level 10. Did we hit 20 on the Char? This is kind of... Now, Spore is kind of what I was afraid of. Yeah, because that shit can happen. We're an hour in, I can curse now. Butthole. Got it. We've done it. Yeah, like... That guy can learn Pursuit, so we can't do Geisha. I could try leading with Pidgey. Pidgey has a chance. I don't know... Let's try sending in Pidgey up front. I guess Rollout won't one-shot them. Oh! It's back, huh? Yeah. What level does Pidgey evolve into Pidgeotto? It's like 20, isn't it? Okay, I'm liking this Pidgey plan. I do want them to hit like 16 before I start sending them in as the secondary for Magikarp, though. So I think this is really, by the way, how you do grinding on trainers in this game, is you just find one trainer and you learn exactly the Pokemon they have and and their breakpoints and what they could possibly gain when they level up, so you're not caught off guard. Because it's been 9, 12... It's been 9, 12, 10 for a while now. I think there is a cap where they stop growing. I'm gonna hit 18 before I start doing the Magikarp in first. Because I think they've hit their peak. They're not gaining anything anymore, no matter how many fights I go through. So like, if you're not prepared for those breakpoints, even if you're like, this is a favorable type setup, okay. Yeah, now I'm willing to send it in second. Now that we got the second form. Nah, I like just the normal one. This Pokemon flies around, patrolling its large territory. If its living space is violated, it shows no mercy in thoroughly punishing the foe with its sharp claws. Glad we hired a narrator to read the Pokédex, but only sometimes. The birds are usually just okay, right? Like, they're not outstanding, they're just okay. Can Magikarp learn... It can frustration, I bet. Oh, I'm surprised. Probably not. I wonder if any of these mons actually have anything that can be learned. I don't know where I was going with that statement. Bretto. Yep, still, it's gonna be 9-12. Oh, I need to fix the hat. Okay, I think they've stopped. Oh, I should have hit him with a thief. Just to see. I wonder if these have any... What? No. Bye. Head Pikachu front, head Pikachu back? Did I just get that for being here too long? Oh, it's male, female. Because the Pikachu's got the heart on its tail. That's great. I like that. I like the Aerodactyl skull though. We have to fix the hat. I'm too sure though. If I ever get a different electric type, I feel like I really should. If you get to stay in the party this long, I think you deserve a nickname. Why is this Pidgeotto agender? Bird. 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 Birdka. Birdka. See, because I tried to exit out, but it wouldn't let me. Birdka. Alright. You were... Yeah, I guess if we want Geisha, we can use them too. I think this is... Luckily, the one closest to the side seems to be the most useful for grinding, just because they're... Oh, that's really annoying. Luckily, if everything dies, you don't take Leech Seed. Yeah, I guess the worst thing that can happen is just OP uses Stun Spore, and if they do, I think we just send in someone else. Or like regular Spore. Yeah, let's see like that. One more try. There you go. Quick attack was probably unnecessary there. There we go. This was a lot of talking about Pokemon. I started watching another anime recently. It's called like the Genius Prince's Guide to Rising a Nation Out of Debt. It's pretty good. I like it, certainly. I have like one episode left. I will say, however, 2 episodes back to back, there were 2 just horrible animation errors that just really stood out. Like there's one scene where it's like this guy with a beard, and they just colored his beard as if it was like clear in this one shot. Like it's the color of his shirt instead of the color of a beard. Like they layered it wrong or something. And then there was another one where like this one's more forgivable. I assume it's just somewhat cheap animation communication errors with cells. It was like the main female character, her hair is like white, but they were like, oh, she needs to be in disguise going here, so she has black hair now, and they call it out in the they call it out the first time they do it, and they do it a couple of times, having her hair just changed from white to black. But like, so they call out like her hair is white here. They did call it out in the episode of like her hair is black again, and it's supposed to be black this episode. And then they do like a montage of shots of like them going around the new city they went to. And in one of the shots the hair is white, and then in the next one it's black again. And I'm like, what the heck? So that's the kind of thing that's like a miscommunication between the studio. Leech Seed isn't the worst. I think it really is Stun Spore. I could combine it with another bird if I find one. That would be fun. I think I said this, but in my first Nuzlocke of this, I had a Noctowl Pidgeotto fusion that carried me through. I kept it for a long time. Okay. I think the only unacceptable one is Fluff, just because they don't have anything reasonable to deal with them. That guy is also not ideal, so I think Char and Geisha are valid alternatives. I am gonna get this Magikarp to Gyarados, I feel like, is a good idea. Scary face. It's like me. I've got scary face. I haven't said this before on stream, but the eyes on my model are based off of the scary face animation from Pokemon Coliseum. And I like the idea of... I kind of like the idea of having like the kind of static night face, and then these weird... Oh, that's really good. That's pretty memeing. Geisha just came in and stole Limber, and because it stole Limber, it can't become paralyzed, so the stun spore doesn't do anything to Geisha. What I was saying was I like the idea of having this kind of hiding my face behind like the helmet, but then also having this in order to express. I like having these like big magic eyes sticking out of my face. I thought it was a fun idea, and it's reasonably easy to do with just the eye tracking right and have these big fancy eyes. When Magikarp learns Tackle, I'll let them have a chance at beating Bretto. Just because I don't think Bretto can do anything. I'm gonna give Rosecada a kiss. There we go. Yeah, I think if they were going to level up now, they would. But there are... One of the things I was talking about is that, like, it skips a few things sometimes. So, like, it won't always level up right away, or, like, it took a few fighting this a couple of times before they all evolved. And that can kind of throw you off, because you think, oh, I'm safe now, because I've seen this one a few times, but no! 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 Changes it up on you. I've definitely lost Pokemon to that before, and it makes me mad. So I've angled my eyes slightly. Anger! No, I'm kind of sad. Some well thought out expressions. They look, on like the eye slits, not the magic eyes, it looks a lot more expressive. I think because I just made the movement more extreme on the small eyes. We settled into a rhythm with this one now. I think we've definitely maxed out. Bretto! This might be unnecessary, just... I'm partially doing the, I don't want to be over-leveled for Rival 2. That's actually pretty good. I'm gonna toss Thief because it feels unnecessary. Twister because OP has Dragon Pokemon. I guess we could just lead with Geisha. Against Rival 3, right? Geisha's one of those, I feel like it takes on all comers kind of Pokemon. It's not like super beefy, but it's just like, I think it has tools to deal with most stuff. I guess Magikarp wouldn't really be viable into Bretto because Bretto can learns Leech Seed. Let's give Birdsea one more go. I'm just gonna call it Birdsea, it feels more natural. Why do I keep sending Birdsea in? I wonder what the actual level cap is, because I think normally for Misty it's like 23 or 24. But I think with hard mode, isn't there like a consistent thing, like it's times some multiplier? I think I'm gonna leave everything at 23 is the max I'll let them go. So it's either Magikarp evolves or we hit 23. With everyone. Is there other trainers I should consider fighting to get Sekai Fluff up there? I just saved neurotically. It makes me feel comfortable. Bretto! Son of a bitch. Yeah, there's not really good physical fire type moves. Right? Maybe there's something special that I'm not thinking of that some Pokemon just knows, but... yeah. Bretto! Hey, once we hit 15, I will give a try to letting him take on his own challenges for once. Because at that point he learns Tackle. I don't know what else Magikarp could learn, but we definitely don't have it if he can learn it. Na, 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 na. I think 23 is good enough for most of our Pokemon against rival. Are we running out of PP on Char? We're not out yet, but I think we're getting close. Yeah, so this is kind of what it's about. Okay, he's not roll out. So I am gonna start using Oricorio. With the rate Pidgeotto was going at, I thought we were really going to hit 23 on everyone long before. Oh, we got Effect Spore instead of... Instant Spore! Ah! Oh, it does Bite now. There we go. Took a minute. But he's unaffected by... He was getting hit by Effect Spore. He's unaffected. I definitely have this memory of what's the route number outside of Fuchsia? 14 of like re-challenging trainers in and around Route 14 and just having a bad time. It was Mini or Wimpod. That was what they had. That one guy. We're not getting money out of these rematches, right? I don't think so. Here's the Sunspore because that's the most annoying. Alright. I think it changes randomly each time. Because, like, we got Limber one time, and then we got Effect Spore this time. No, how could this happen? Sorry, this stream has mostly just been me fighting the same 2 trainers every time. But I guess that's just how it goes sometimes. This is probably faster than just if I had been fighting this wild Pokemon. I am kind of sad about that random mark though. But I guess there are just a bunch of wild Pokemon that for some reason know Pursuit. Because now we've lost 2 Pokemon to Pursuit, and it's just rough. This early on, especially. Because like, we're kind of doing that. We don't super have other options. Geisha. I think I'm definitely gonna let Geisha become Gardevoir and not Gallade, because I don't think they're good. It's like Gallade's hidden ability is like sharpness, and that's... or no, it's justified. Somehow you can get sharpness on him, and then that turns Psycho Cut into a good move. Which is important, because it's like one of his main moves. Night Slash is good coverage move that he has. You know tackle now, right? I'm gonna change this now, but it won't stick. Alright. Fight your own battle. Oh! Don't fight your own battle. We might be able to have him fight his own battle against the wild Pokemon. Let's get Geisha to 23, and then I'll think about training Magikarp elsewhere. I'm gonna heal out of Paranoia, mostly. Man, this is a weird no progress stream. I guess we leveled up a bunch of Pokemon and swapped out a fusion. You're sitting on Ice Stone, which I have no idea where it would be, is probably just gonna be sitting on you until Saffron Isles. That's the only place I could think of an Ice Stone appearing. It's that or buy it in the special shop. Percy doesn't have anything. Happini's sitting on Oval Stone. Yawns. I bet I'm gonna have to use Thief and steal it from a wild Pokemon. That feels like the kind of stuff. Cause that, like, who else is gonna have a flippin' one of those stones, right? The Oval Stone. I think it's just sometimes held by Happini, or it's given to you. But I haven't even seen any more Happinis since we caught ours. Give a kiss. Damn it. Well, at least it's poison and not something more annoying. I'll give the last one a kiss. Kiss. There. It might be prudent. No, because we only have like 10 PP on Draining Kiss. But I was thinking just to avoid getting paralyzed, just keep the poison on. I guess that's kind of an upside of the poison mushrooms. It's not toxic poison. It's not ideal, but like being able to just put poison on things. Or I don't know if it's toxic poison, because I don't think it's considered different. It's not labeled different in this game. You, sir, are a menace. Alright. I was talking about anime earlier. Other than Genius Prince, I'm also watching Seitokai. Still watching Seitokai Yaku in Domo. Having a fun time with that. I'm like 2 episodes away from movie 1. Because apparently you're supposed to watch the season 2 OVAs up to episode 6. Then watch movie 1. Then watch the remaining 6, then watch movie 2. That's the watch order I've heard of. We're not learning double slap. The real question is which half was trying to learn double slap. Where is safe to train Magikarp? Is it outside of Mount Moon? Nothing learned Pursuit, but it might just run into ghost types, right? I don't want to do this patch of grass. A bunch of these trainers had like weird Pokemon I can't remember, but if we're ridiculously overleveled for them, it might not be terrible. Let me lead with Sakai and then do a big thinky. Because they're probably all like bug poison, right? There's no way it has fighting, and I don't think it has ground either. Okay. Caterpie. Tomb. Has ground type, but yeah, not good enough. Yeah, just being way over leveled makes them hard to deal with. Caterpie, it depends on whether it has Steel type or Fairy, on whether Fluff can deal with them. Let me see if that's a good Fluff trainer. Let me try it with Fluff leading, and then if it goes bad, we swap. I guess they get more annoying when they level up, right? What? Or I guess Caterpie... Yeah, they're Fairy type. You were like ground electric. Okay, and once you level up, you're faster. Yeah, none of them are tough enough for Fluff to be scared of. I don't know if Caterpie is safe to switch into though. I think they're definitely a group we just brute force through because we're so much higher level. The only thing that's frightening is the tick. So let's try this. Caterpie is 12 now. Okay. Jolted Diglett. After my Meadle. Oh, actually this is terrible because my Meadle can learn Psychic type moves. I am gonna switch to Birdsea. Jeez, man. 5 times too. Yeah, that's not our good. That's not our guy. Psychic and fairies. I do kind of want this Gyarados, even if I'm not gonna. I'm probably just gonna leave it at level 20 and not use it, but. Let's give Sakai a front. Let's see if this is our man. I forget what most of these guys even had. Staryu, Sandagast? Effective. Well, that's very annoying. Okay, Rock Tomb's neutral. Eccentric. Okay, I think our boy... I guess he doesn't really have anything for the Onyx-centric, because he doesn't learn Rock Smash. That's something that still irks me, like why Fluff can't learn Rock Smash. Because like now I don't even know when it learns any fighting move that would be reasonable. Better can learn Brick Break. I know it evolves at 27, but yeah. Fluff might be our man. Brutal Swing's neutral on Rock, right? So let's try that. Yeah, we're not really scared of Staryu saying the gas combo. Stardust. I guess he's a physical tank, so it's not ideal, but it's not scary either. No. Should have probably Brutal Swinged, yeah. On trip. Brutal Swing. More brutal swinging. Yeah, this is Fluff's man. God, Fluff's move pool is so terrible. Who do you combo Fluff with? I guess Fluffy is the interesting type, and the ability, right? Because it basically doubles your defense, and then you combo him with someone. I don't know. Anyways, we're not ideal, but we're okay into this guy, so... Maybe we'll try the bug-type trainer looking guy. And see what they say. Yup. We'll level up. We have stab on Rock Tomb because of the magic rock. Still 2-hit the Entret. What could any of them have that would be really bad? Staryu learns Confusion at some point. Okay, that probably does just cinch it. We can't keep fighting him because of that. More trainers. Trade boy. She was a trader girl. You said, see you later, girl. Magikarp Trubbish. That's annoying. Hoot Pumpkaboo. I think that's a general sprite. I'm gonna have to look that one up in Pokédex. How am I supposed to find that? That's great. Cute. Yeah, I found half of it. I wish there was like a search function in here, right? Because if I know like Pumpkaboo, I wish I could find like its mutant. There's no. I want to fix the sprites on that one, but I just have no idea where it'll be. Because here we go scrolling through like 50 of these now. Just for that one Pumpkaboo sprite. That's wrong. It's gonna take a minute to find it. Going reasonably fast. We're looking for Pumpkaboo whatever it was. I'll know it when I see it because it'll be wrong. When we find it. Pumpkaboo thing. Find you. Weird Pumpkaboo thing. We're making good progress. Still haven't found it. But that's Golurk Feebas, huh? Did I miss it? Can't be right. You're right. Okay. Well, Chesling looks better than Krillin. What the heck? Noseye, Trap Runt's good. Okay. Pump Tump. Okay, we have to have had it, right? Are you? It's not you. Who were we? What was it? Are you just... Okay. I swear, officer, it was there. Oh, it was Hoopkaboo. It just looks... Okay. It looks wrong, but it's not. I like that, though. I usually don't go for the very extra ones. Yeah, well... This ain't it either, right? Hoopkaboo's a no-go. Or he might have been okay. Trade for a Catarass. I forget what he had. Let me try... let me look at someone else first, and then I'll give it a go. This is the other thing, is like... just doing these random rematches is frightening. Because I don't remember what they have, and they could... and now they're like a level higher than they should be. I still have Sturdy. I think they were electric water. Might be okay for Fluff, but not for Sakai. Interesting. Doing the brain thinkies. Yeah, it's hard. This is the other problem with fighting trainers, is that it's just hard to find a trainer that you can grind on. Because like at the lowest level, we're just looking for someone that we can kind of... like, we can't... this is out now, right? Because we can't do the electric water type. Sakai can't handle it. You are probably a... were you a safe switch in? Because you also have to now pay attention to, like, Pursuit. I don't know what caveman we could potentially fight. I think you were okay. Right. Magikarp. Fine. Hoopkaboo. I'm gonna change the sprite back. Okay. What is potentially problematic? That sprite size was wrong. It was Trubbish, right? We're switching out before they have a chance to set down. Excuse me, to set down the stuff. This might be our man. He's a lot larger than I think he's supposed to be. I guess... is that an artifact of Pumpkaboo's size thing? Or what? That's a little wild. Whoa. It's weird. You gotta do the big things sometimes. We are not getting a lot of... here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give him a chance to beat up the Magikarp fusion. And then I'll swap Sakai in. Because Sakai doesn't care about toxic spikes. And then I'll swap... okay, Acid Spray kinda does it. And then because he's Steel type, he's supposed to eat the spikes, but I guess it just doesn't come up. If they switch out, do you not get the XP? That's sad. Okay. Well, Magikarp, because of Acid Spray, can't get it on his own. Sheesh! And I'm not comfortable hanging him out on roads like this. Look, you could get confused. Keep off yourself, right? That's nothing. I would have made better progress fighting the guy. Electum. Elekid. Isn't gonna know the move yet. Yeah! That was a bad choice, by the way, because I didn't know that he wouldn't know Thundershock. And he could have, and just not used it. Yeah. This is a good Magikarp. I'm too scared. I don't know what to do with him. Maybe I should just train up. No, I'm gonna leave Fluff and Sakai at 21. But then I don't want to go through the gauntlet of Nugget Bridge without this guy being level evolved, right? Because Sakai didn't one-shot him annoyingly. Is he gonna fight? No. This youngster, weirdly. You're not gonna evolve into Garbodor, are you? This way. Okay, Brutal Swing is the way to go. I think this is the. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you're not. Really? You don't know any moves. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Switch in Sakai because it makes me feel safe having Sturdy up. Okay, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid anymore. Hey! Okay. Sakai does just dumpster them now. Unfortunately, Fluff does not dumpster them anymore. He has a hat. Yes, all of the Pokemon... In Infinite Fusion, you're allowed to put hats on your Pokemon. I am so far reserving it for Pokemon I've had long enough to think they deserve a nickname. Geisha had one, but I took it off because I thought they looked better without it. I was giving them the female trainer hat, but I did not like how it fit on their head with, like, the head feathers. Fluff. Sakai's got the drying pan. Char's got the classic ash hat. And then I've got an Aerodactyl skull with the drying pan also on, because you're allowed to have both. So I'm doing a thing. Because every time you challenge these trainers again, they generally get another level, or like their Pokemon are allowed to evolve. So our opponent here has like a level, like 16 Trubbish Gyarados fusion, which is rough to fight, but the only thing he has that's threatening is Acid Spray as a move, which because we have Sakai as a Steel type, they're immune to. Sakai's pretty safe to just go in there, and then the Noctowl didn't have, or the Noctowl Pumpkaboo fusion didn't have anything scary either, because we put him in there for a few turns and he didn't use anything. So I'm pretty sure Sakai is pretty safe into there. And we're trying to get this Magikarp to evolve before the end of the night, so I have to lead with Magikarp. Yeah, Garabish. I'm pretty sure he's water poison. Noctaboo. Alright, I guess this is doable. Because I don't think he's getting any more levels anymore now that he got the Evos. He didn't intimidate last time, did he? I am losing out on Sturdy, which makes me feel insecure. You learned Bite? I thought you learned Bite at 20. Oh, geez, they're faster than me now. I'm gonna go back to the Poke Center. This is wrinkling my brain. I'm not sure this is a good idea to continue grinding on him. The other problem I had earlier. Is this randomized? No, this is not randomized. This is the remix version. So, like, the normal version of Infinite Fusion, it pretty closely follows what you can find in just, like, the normal Gen 1 Kanto stuff, but here, the remix, they've basically redone all the trainers and stuff. So, like, here's, like, a Wild Sandile. Which normally, right, isn't in Kanto, but they've just completely redone all the trainers, all the wild encounters, and then also all the gyms. So, like, Rock is, like, instead of being a Rock-type gym leader, he's a Steel-type gym leader. And then, the big challenge I'm dealing with is when you rematch trainers, and I've lost Pokemon, like, this is technically my second run of this streaming because we lost run 1 to re-challenging a trainer and then not remembering that Chespin, because every time you re-challenge a trainer, they get, like, to a limit, like another level or their Pokemon evolve. And I forgot that Chespin learns Rollout at, like, 12. And so I rematched a trainer, didn't realize they learned Rollout now, and then they Rollouted on me and killed like 3 Pokemon in one go. And that was one of the things that really killed me. And the other thing that killed me was I actually limped on and managed to continue that run, and I got to Rival 3, which is the Cerulean City rival fight right before Nugget Bridge. And then I lost that fight. But at that point, partially because I just didn't grind up enough Pokemon, and because I had this attitude of not using non-fused Pokemon, but I'm kind of being lighter on that rule this run, just because there aren't really a lot of fusions I can do here with the Pokemon I have. There's just not too much. So, like, the losses I've already had, I lost... This was just to Negligence. This, I think, was also Negligence. This was to Dunsparce Nose Pursuit, and I didn't know that at, like, Dunsparce knows it at, like, level 10, which is why I didn't realize it. And this is because I ran into a, what is it, Murkrow, that also apparently knows Pursuit at, like, level 10. And I generally thought they learned it at, like, higher levels. So I'm being super careful with this Magikarp, because I know whatever I run into might have Pursuit at a very low level. Which is why I'm kind of doing these trainers, because to a certain degree they're predictable. Like this, Gyarados is probably just gonna have Bite. Which Sakai can just kind of steamroll through. It also knows Acid Spray, but that's less frightening. Are there more fun sprites? I don't want to go too far on Magikarp because it's Magikarp and I'm going to evolve it soon. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep rematching this guy or not. I think it's a good idea. I might get one more level on Thrash. When does Gyarados learn Thrash? I don't remember if it's a move remember or not. Oh, Iron Head. Yes. There we go. Yeah, the downside is I can't throw in Fluff, but Sakai definitely trounces them. Partially because of the level discrepancy, and partially just because he's typing, and Gyarados has just a bad move pool. Is Thrash a move remember? Because I can't remember if he learns it through move remember or level up. But it's weird that he knows Thrash, which has me concerned that for some reason they'll give him something stupid like Aqua Tail. I think they are changing the Pumpkaboo's size, because the Pumpkaboo's forms are like the different sizes, right? And it looks like it's a different size each time I fight it. So I've definitely seen him be small and seen it be big. I might end the stream on doing Rival 3. Yeah. Because, like... Well, maybe I should just Iron Head, because... No... This is gonna be like 120. This is gonna be like 120 ult. This is also gonna be like... This is slightly more, because we're getting Stab and Hard Stun. And I don't think we're outspeeding them, so it doesn't matter. Oh, he didn't even hit us that time. Okay. I'm being a little overcautious and paranoid. Just because I've lost, not even just in this run, but in off stream runs I've done of this. I've lost Pokemon to trainers. Yeah, that's definitely a huge Pumpkaboo. It's much bigger than before, I swear. Oh, but I'm partially just being overcautious. I don't... It's hard, because, like, I don't want to just bash my skull into this... in this one guy. I'm just gonna keep going until I get Magikarp to Gyarados, which might mean going back to the other guy. Fighting me. Oh, Iron Head's not very effective. Yeah, that's a tiny Pokemon. Flinching multiple times is rough. Yeah, I think the fight, I'll get him to 24. Previously, the arbitrary line I drew was getting everyone else to 23. But I'm gonna go back to the trainer I was grinding everyone else on. Because I know that trainer is safe now. Because I've fought them so many times, I don't think they're getting any more level ups. But there is like a... There's like a weird gap of like, I fought this guy like 5 times. You can count the stream, but like, I fought him a certain number of times. And then after that, or like he had no changes for several fights in a row. And then after that, suddenly they all evolved or gained levels. So it's not just a constant, every time you fight him he gets better until a certain point. It's after a certain number of fights he levels up. So I'm just a little scared to keep running into them. Because, like, suddenly that Gyarados could just learn Aqua Tail for some reason. And, like, I was talking earlier about, like, there are so many Pokemon that intentionally got put in the remix that learn Pursuit at a really low level, and it just kind of feels a little mean. So now I'm a little overcautious because I expect mean things like that to happen. Okay, at least we're Sakai is one-shotting him now. But because of that, like, mean expectation, I'm being a little inefficient in healing every time. I don't think Magikarp even needs the amulet coin also. At this point, because, I almost did tackle just out of habit. That would have killed him. Yeah. I think if you just get a bad chain of him outspeeding me using Bite, it's over, but that's extremely unlikely. We generally have a good matchup into them. Yeah, I guess this entire stream has just kind of been grinding because we're in this weird part of the game where it's not very open, so there's not a lot of good choices of place to grind. So we just kind of have to find... This is a problem that I see come up a lot, and I guess it's better to have the weird challenge of the trainers than it is to just have nothing. Because, like, I'd rather be doing this and fighting the level 10 trainer mons than just having to brute force through level 7s or lower. Because, like, the Pokemon next to Cerulean City were at level 7, but also some of them know Pursuit. So it's kind of hard to grind when you're like, well, they might just know a move I can't really deal with. But, like, the upside of this is that, like, I know exactly what to expect now. I don't think there's any more changes coming. So there's kind of a safety in it, but, like, getting set up with that safety is very uncomfortable. Because, like, for the first, you know, X tries, they're leveling up every couple of times. And you're not sure exactly what to expect. Because even, like, I wasn't expecting the Gyarados evolution. I thought it was going to be Garbodor. If they were going to do anything. Because, like, I know they do below level Evos because of this rematch I did. Because this person has Bretto here. Because Garrett... And I get, like, this... I've fought enough times that I'm sure this is constant. I'm gonna fight this person until I get Gyarados or everyone to level 24. Birdka. I just had a typo and hit C when I was typing Bird as its nickname. So it's Bird C now. Fun times. I love the little Pidgey. If you go idle for too long, they put a little Pidgey on your head. Which is where I get that hat. And, like, randomly while I was just in Verdian Forest, I guess if you're in Verdian for long enough, a couple of Pikachu just came out and gave me Pikachu hats. So I can put a Pikachu on my head now. That's one of my hat options. I wonder if there's other places that are like that. Yeah, unfortunately... Bretto is the lead, and they're not the juiciest. I guess they are kind of safer than other options, though, so I should be thankful for that. Yeah, I think it would suck more if, their best Pokemon was up front. That would be hard to deal with. That was a mistake, because they could have had Effect Spore and I could have just gone to sleep there. not punished.
That's another thing, is they do switch the abilities. It's because I've gotten Geisha has Trace, and I've gotten Limber a couple of times, and I've gotten Effect Spore a couple of times. So it does change. So it's not perfectly consistent. I don't know what other things change between times or not, like available moveset or not, or something like that. I think they try not to be too mean. Because they do pull up things like the throwing out the level 12 Gyarados that knows Thrash. But they do kind of pull their punches, like that's all it knows is Bite and Thrash. Honestly, I'm a little surprised they even gave it Bite and Thrash. Because is Thrash an egg move? Or is Bite... I thought Bite was level 20, not on level up. I think I tried having Magikarp do something once, and then he got absorbed and lost like most of his HP. So we're not trying that again. I'm liking Geisha. Before I had my Ralts for the gym leader, I had them fused with the Love Disc I have, but I decided today to unfuse them and fuse them with the Oricorio, because I thought that would be a good one. And I really like this. I like the appearance of the Geisha Dancer, and I'm liking the Ghost Fairy special attacker. It's pretty fun. I think it has kind of a bad ability, so like ideally you could fuse Geisha with someone who'd have a good ability to make a better Pokemon. So I've talked about this on my other streams, but the 3 reasons you fuse Pokemon, because your stats technically get worse. It's an average between the two, one side leading towards speed and the physical stats, the other side leading towards the special stats and health. So because of that weighted average of stats, like this will generally have worse stats than a Kirlia or an Oricorio. So the three reasons you fuse are typing. Ghost Fairy is a pretty goated type, so that I think that's kind of what it's for. Psychic Fairy is alright, Flying Ghost is alright, but Ghost Fairy is pretty baller. The second reason is ability, just putting abilities on Pokemon they shouldn't have. This is an example, isn't an example. A better example would be like, I don't have any good ones, but like putting Wonder Guard on Pokemon that shouldn't have Wonder Guard. And then the third one is just moveset. Like Alakazam is a pretty good Pokemon, but it's mostly held back by the fact that its main offensive moves are only Psychic, and there's not great coverage moves for it. So if you fuse it with like a Porygon, suddenly it just has a really wide move pool because Porygon has all of the special, or all the TMs it can learn. So you can give your Alakazam some really good coverage moves. How close were we? Jeez, come on! Let me see if they actually gain experience or if 24 is the level cap. Because I'm willing to bet it's like 25, 26, but I don't know. There is an option on for level cap, which is I stop gaining XP once I hit the level of the gym leader's highest Pokemon. I just gain some XP there. Yeah. So it's not 24. I don't know what it is, and I'm too lazy to look it up. I just like brute forcing it. He needs 1,000 experience to level up, which is 10 more fights. I think this is the fastest way to level him choice. Going for it. I've just been fighting this one trainer most of tonight. There was another person in this forest I tried, but Geisha and probably Birdsea were the only ones who had a good move pool into them. So I swapped to this person because it also opens it up for, Char also has good options into this person. So now I can swap between the three. Yeah, the other big downside... No XP share. I know there's like a... I also don't want to think too much about fusing before I've got all my catches in an area before the gym leader. Right? Because I still have like 2 more catches before I sit in front of Misty. I have the route on the other side of Nugget Bridge, and then also, I think you technically at the edge of Bill's Cape tick out into another one, so there are like 2 more catches before the gym leader. So I don't want to think too hard about what fusions I want to do before I get all the catches, because then I'm just theorizing without all the information. This is an example, by the way, of what I was talking about earlier, of like, I've done this fight so many times, I've thought out, I've had to think out all of the possibilities of what can go wrong so I can safely grind this very consistently, and so because Bretto can have Effect Spore, I have to use a special move on Bretto, or a non-contact move. So that's why I have to make sure, even though Fire Fang's a better move, I have to make sure I keep Fire Pledge on Char. Char and that Magikarp might level up at about the same time. I think the most... They don't really... Or the most unfortunate move they can use is Stun Spore. Because being paralyzed is annoying, and if we go into Quilling while paralyzed, they can roll out on us. And if they get a rollout going, it's really unfortunate. But if they start rolling out, I can just switch into Sakai. Like, again, I've thought of all the possibilities and made a plan for it. And it's kind of like, you kind of have to do that while grinding trainer battles. Because otherwise you just get... With this consistently, you just kind of get killed. Because normally you'd just be fighting a Mon that's like 10 levels your inferior, and it literally can't do anything to you. But you just have to fight a billion of them because you don't get enough experience to level on them. Spreado. I guess, yeah. Leech Seed is annoying, but not the end of the world. Missing Air Cutter is really annoying, because that's like a 5% chance. I guess at this point I don't even really need to Air Cutter. I can just brute force through these guys. I think the main thing is just making sure the switch is kind of safe at this point. Because like there's nothing other than Stun Spore is again the most frustrating, just because I think at that point you either have to gamble on Paralyze not letting you die to rollout, or or switch out to a different one. Yeah, this is how we do. I'm running out of things to talk about! Because it's just the same fight over and over again. Yeah, I think we're just in an unfortunate section tonight where there wasn't really a great thing to grind on, and our only... We don't have an XP share, so we kind of have to do this swapping in and out thing, which requires even more planning. Because, like, there's a point where, like, I would just use the XP share if it... and leveling up everyone, if it meant I could consistently beat the same trainer every time. Because even then, I think it's more efficient to just beat the trainer and get half XP off the XP share. Even if we're, like, because of level caps, not gaining any XP. This might be the one. We're so close. I probably won't even use this Gyarados in the upcoming fight. I just like the idea of having a full operational team. We hit it. We're good. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Okay, it looks like 25 is our level cap, because no one's leveling up now. Probably the reason, by the way, this grinding has been so deficient. I don't like that Gyarados sprite. I do like the classic. This is the black and white one, I'm pretty sure. This is Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Anyone got any special? That's pretty wild. Pokemon TCG, huh? I think we've looped around, and I no longer see Gyarados. I kind of like this one from Heart Gold, Soul Silver, just because I know you always get the red Gyarados in that one, but I kind of want... I'm not sure between this and this. I like this one better. It is an extremely vicious and violent Pokemon. When humans begin to fight, it will appear and burn everything to the ground with its intensely hot flames. Learn fight. Now, I've got to check this now because it irks me. Does he learn Thrash? Important question. Because of the nature of fusing and losing moves and stuff, they put all of the... Yeah, he does remember Thrash. I don't want to give it to him because I don't want to spend 1,000 on it. But they put move reminders in every major town. I am going to give Geisha the Amulet Coin. Let's let Gyarados... I spent too much time grinding that to not give it a nickname. I think Ferroseed's kind of a backup for if Sakai dies. I can do something Steel type with Ferroseed. Or maybe there's something gassy I'm not thinking of. Love's just kind of here for as an honorary mention because they were really useful for a while. I'm saving this Happiny for a rainy day. I think it'll be a good fusion with a ghost type. And then the Snorunt is kind of in a weird spot where I think if I fuse it with a female so that it becomes female, I can use an Ice Stone and get a Frost Blast. Otherwise, I'm tossing it in the bin because I don't think Glalie is useful. Because as a mono Ice type, mono Ice is a really bad type. There's not really a good combo for it. So there's not really anything you can fuse with Glalie to fix its Ice type problem. And then it's just kind of not great other than that, right? Like, it doesn't have a great move set. Get him. Dead. God, I swear this place had like an insane encounter rate when I was passing through it the first time. Arbink. Nothing's going to be very effective. But Bite has better power than Tackle. Yeah, now we just brute force through things with it's just Gyarados. I guess they're all level 6, so it's not impressive. It's kind of impressive just because normally having no effective moves you wouldn't be able to do anything. I am going to run from On. That was a fun one. I hadn't seen that before, I don't think. I guess we just tackle Cleffa. Yeah, they keep adding things to this game, but I think there's a roadmap where they're planning on making the Hoenn games, but they're gonna make them not add them to this, but make it its own separate thing. We made it to the other side. Okay. So now time for Rival 3. I think I'm gonna lead with Geisha. Because if they I don't know who they lead with, but I'm pretty confident Geisha can take all my cards. I almost want to spend the $1,000 on getting rid of Teleport. And swapping Teleport with Confusion. I don't know... Actually, I should check on my other tab what Curlia's learn set is. Curlia... Oreo Sensu. Do the 4 Oricorios have different learn sets? I don't think so. Yeah, we're supposed to know Confusion. Are we supposed to learn Confusion also? Level 4, that's new. I thought it used to be like 16 or like 20. Yeah. Well, we already have Draining Kiss because we learned it from a TM. Calm Mind at 26. Psychic at 30. Dang, we learned Psychic early. I guess it's right when you evolve into Gardevoir. I think in lieu of that, I don't want to spend it on getting Confusion. I don't actually even know if you use it. Maybe over Magical Leaf, because Magical Leaf does nothing for us. Okay. I think it's time for Rival 3. I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty sure our rival only has like level 21 stuff. Yo, James! You're still struggling along back here? I'm doing great! I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon! Here! Let me see what you caught, James! Let's go. It's orange. Cotnox. I'm... Ghost Fairy. Air Cutter's probably just fine. Air Cutter in their stat. 60, 75. Okay. Yes! Goomy! Get your Goomy. I love Goomy. Get out of here, Goomy. That's an interesting... I'm gonna keep Draining Kissing. I forgot it has better pieces. And he's got an Eevee. I don't love that Eevee sprite. Well, anyway, I'm off to Vermilion City to get my 3rd gym badge. Smell you later. Okay. So, I'm gonna restart the music because it cut out ominously. That's very good, Arctic. We've officially passed where we got last week. So now I have to start the Nugget Bridge arc. Fluff just has no moves, and they evolve at 27. I kind of have this rule of thumb where you can break the level cap when I'm doing a casual run. You're allowed to break the level cap if you use rare candies. So Fluff evolves at 27. So if I get, let's just put Fish up front. Can Fish learn any TMs I own? Literally checking for anything. Him frustration. It's probably still not good on him, but Thief. I'm surprised he can't learn Thief. He can put Rock Smash over Splash. The chaining kiss. Okay. Fish is the lowest leveled, and also I'm the most comfortable throwing them up front. Just because of Intimidate. So I think that's going to be my plan for next week. Yeah, Sakai isn't 25, but he got some room to grow. I love Sakai. I love Aaron so much. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. I'm liking how the team's coming together. I think I really do need to make... I'll think about fusions after I get my catches. Or fail to get any catches. Yeah, I think I know there's like one place where there's a really easy catch on a Dusknoir, which I think will be a really good combo with Happiny. Let me look at my other tab. I have this is my fusion calculator. Let's go Blissey, Dusknoir. Okay. Dusknoir. those are both really fun. Okay, I like the good. These are both good, but I like the Blissey colors on Dusknoir better. So you just do that. I don't know if you have Natural Cure or Serene Grace. I don't think pressure matters. Because even as a Stallmon, I guess technically, I mean, you could learn Curse and Soft Boiled or something stupid like that. There's just a lot of potential for being mean. Oh yeah, you learn the punches. That's pretty memein. And I think it's almost guaranteed, because there is one place where I think your option is like Duskull or like Spiritomb are your two catches in that location. So funny. Give him Curse. Give him like Curse and Soft Boiled. That's so memein. Where is my Soft Boiled? There it is. Maybe a punch just for the memes. Oh, there's like a... That's right. In Poke Rogue, one of Blissey's egg moves is I don't even remember what it's called, but it's like a move that has guaranteed burn. So if you just put Fire Punch on there, suddenly you're burning people. Or you could give him Will-O-Wisp. You might even do that, just because it's Will-O-Wisp. It's consistent damage and it kills Fire-type moves. There's so much potential with this. Oh, I can learn Draining Kiss. That's an egg move. But you can also teach it. So that's pretty memein. Yeah, there's a lot of this is a Pokemon with a lot of potential. Anyways, I said it was going to be a shorter one today, but we went for 2.5 hours. Next week, we're going to do Nugget Bridge and then get our catches and hopefully get to Cerulean Gym. Sorry this week was just grinding a lot. But I guess we don't need to do any more next week. I had to do the talking about the process of fighting trainers.
Anyways, I think that's it for this week. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm still here. I'm watching the opening screen of Infinite Fusion, and uh, they show fusions that are in the game. And I saw Tyranitar, or not Tyranitar, but Torterra plus Typhlosion was crazy.